Now that we've completed installing the trim on either side of the door, the next thing that we have to do is to install the armor on the edge of the door. Now before we do this, I just want to stress again that we have to make sure that we actually tightened the set screw for the cylinder here. You always want to make absolutely sure, because if that cylinder is loose and can be removed, a criminal could enter without a key. Now that we've tightened that and made sure that we're tight, I'm going to just real quick check the top and bottom screw on our mortise lock. Now that I've done that, I'm going to be able to install the armor. The armor will fit on right over the bolt in the latch here, and I'm going to use the two short screws that are included with the armor in order to secure it in place. And once again, I don't like to tighten one before tightening the other, so I'll get them both installed and then tighten them back and forth just to pull it down nice and flush and even. We always want to make sure that the armor is flush and even with the edge of the door for a proper installation. So you can see this is nice and flush and even. If one side was sticking up high versus the other side, that would mean that we had not adjusted the bevel on the faceplate of the lock before installing the chassis, and we would need to actually take it out, change the bevel, put it back in, and then reinstall this. But just so that you can all understand what we're looking at here, we have a nice big beefy 1-inch throw deadbolt, a 3/4 inch throw latch. We also have a dead latching tongue here that is held in place, that is held in when the door is shut, locking the latch to keep people from being able to slip the latch. Also, you'll notice there's this little tongue that sticks out in the middle of the latch. That is a friction reducing device to make the door easier to close. Also down here at the bottom, you'll see a convenient little toggle. That toggle allows us to turn the door into a passage set. So for example, when your business is open, you can freely exit or enter from both sides. At the end of the day, you can turn that back into the locked position, locking the outside lever, but still allowing free egress. And by turning the thumb turn, you can throw the bolt, and when you push down the lever, they both retract for easy exit. Now the last thing I want you to see here real quickly, this is the strike plate. When this strike plate is installed, it actually fits, has a hole for both the latch and the deadbolt. I'd also like you to notice that the deadbolt freely throws through the larger hole. Its job is not to hold the door shut. The deadbolt's job is to provide additional security. When the hand on this lock changes, you can actually use the same strike plate for either hand. So you only need one strike plate for either hand. So the last step that we're going to do is to install this into the door frame and then check our lock.